JB120, the boys from Wolfmother are here, and we've got Andrew, Miles, and Chris. Got it right?
That's right.
And I've got to say, when I first heard your band name, you just want to go, Wolfmother! Like Bruce Dickinson.
Right on. Iron Maiden.
Well, yeah, exactly. There's a little bit of that there. Where do you boys pull that name from? Was it old school horror films or something like that?
Yeah, probably. That was from a psychedelic 60s, 70s book, so it's a bit acid-tinged kind of name.
Certainly is. Actually, a friend of mine from New Zealand went over and saw you guys at a festival last year in Oz, and they came back and went, wow, this is this incredible band called Wolfmother. And she was just fizzing about it for weeks and weeks on end. Fizzing at the bung even. And I wonder if you guys, when you were quite young, whether you'd caught one of those bands, one of those formative experiences when you've seen that band and got, wow, I just saw this most incredible band. I had the wickedest time to play the best tunes. You have one of those? No, okay. Yeah, that sucks.
Fizzing at the bong.
Yeah.
No, I never saw them. They sound good though. Yeah, it'd be cool. Yeah. John Spencer has always been a really good live show.
True. First time I saw those guys, I was like, what the hell is this? Pulled out his theremin and he's going, never seen that before. Yeah. That was cool.
We like the Spencer. Well, you guys recorded your record in LA. You've been labouring away on that, and we've got the fruits of that in an EP coming out very shortly, and the video which we're about to see, Mind's Eye. How did LA hook up? Just seemed like the right place to go, and the record company said, we've got $500,000. Where do you want to spend it?
Yeah, we met a whole bunch of different producers in London and in LA, and we were, listening to what they'd done, and after listening to Dave's stuff, and also after we did a show at South by Southwest in Austin, Texas, Judah Bauer came along from the Blues Explosion, and he was like, man, Dave Sardi, he's the guy for you, man. You got to use Dave Sardi. And a few people were his name kept coming up, and we had to listen to his stuff. And then we met him, and all the studios that he likes to use are in LA. So it was the best place for us to work with him, where he felt comfortable and where we felt under his control. But no, we all sort of, came to a common place, and it worked out really well.
Wicked. So how long were you in LA for?
We were there for 3 months. Yeah. It seems like a long time.
You're going to have to live in a box for 3 months, then LA's an alright place to do it, I guess. Yeah.
Well, so you came out of LA going...
Or a cave,
So you came out of LA having a wicked record and thinking, I don't know if I want to go back to LA again, actually.
I don't know, maybe. It was
alright. LA's cool, but it's a pretty strange place. Yeah. But there's some really cool places around there. Sure.
Yeah, just outside. Like, they've got the largest trees in the world as well, just a couple of hours drive away and stuff. It's got some pretty amazing...
The largest meals, the largest coffee. Everything's large. Big music,
cars,
big riffs.
Yeah.
Big hair.
Big riffs, big meals.
You would have done okay there then.
I learned a few things.
There you go.
Yeah, when in Rome.
Let's talk about the music video, Mind's Eye. I just caught it before, and it was shot at a place called Devil's Punch Bowl. Tell me about the clip and how all that came together.
Well, we met a guy called Emmett Malloy, and we met a few directors, and he was like pretty casual, and we threw around some ideas of like different references and film clips that we liked, and they came forward with the Devil's Punch Bowl with the rocks that was sort of on an angle, and it kind of looks similar to the artwork that we've used for the single, and it all just sort of, plus they intimidated us into the process and told us we had no options and that it had to be done tomorrow, and we were like, oh yeah, it's a cool idea, yeah, we'll go along with it. But yeah, it all worked out. It was good, and apparently they have silent rattlesnakes out there, so we were all warned of rattlesnakes that you couldn't hear.
With the silencer on their rattle.
Yeah, they've been silenced.
Gangster style. And they have cougars there as well that take people and...
attack women on mountain bikes after dark, apparently. Right. And there was one guy who wanted to... that was his spot that he went to every day to chill out, and he was in his ute, and he was approaching the location to do his thing, and the guy who was running the film, like, there was all these guys with walkie-talkies, like, talking to each other about various things, and he said, "Look, we're doing a film clip. Do you mind if you just don't come into this area so we can shoot it?" And this guy was like, "Man, I fought the war and I can't come in here and So we had a few problems with the locals here. Yeah.
Is that the guy on the couch in the background of one of the shots you're about to see? Who's that guy?
Now we convinced him.
Let's put him on the couch and gave him a headband, and he was happy with that.
Spiked his drink with acid.
I thought it was one of the Grateful Dead in the background of your clip. I was like, wow, that's cool. Is that Jerry Garcia?
It was actually BT, who's quite in small circles a famous musical figure.
Yeah.
Infamous musical figure.
Right.
So,
He's a very good friend of ours. He's excellent. He introduced us at some of the big day out shows in Australia and came out with this big Indian headdress on. And
He's a vibe guy.
Yeah, he's
The vibe guy.
Yeah,
He's
a
our
vibe guy.
spirit guide, spiritual guide.
into rock and
Yeah.
roll and t-shirts.
Yeah,
And
He
does
makes
some merch.
t-shirts.
Yeah.
on the side.
So when's the record out? In New Zealand?
The 30th, is it?
30th of October.
Cool.
Very soon.
Yeah, 30th.
There you go.
Yeah.
On the
Correct.
horse's mouth.
Yeah.
And I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow night with the presets. I'm very much looking forward to that, fellow Australians as well, and quite different sound, but quite cool to have you two on the same bill as well, because you get a little feeling of different musical experiences.
We always really enjoy playing with different kinds of bands, different sounds.
That way
Keeps
it
it-
makes us look better, because if they're actually a better rock band, it gets a lot more difficult.
Exactly.
Well, I hope that works out for you. Wolfmother, thank you for coming, and let's have a look at their clip. It's Mind's Eye on JB120.
Thanks for having us, Bruce.
Our pleasure.
See you later.